This one's been requested, and honestly, I couldn't resist. I did a short version of Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head a while back, and it really connected with y'all. So today, let's do the full ukulele tutorial together. I'll be using my Tom Concer Ukulele, the one they sent me recently. Normally I play tenor, but I've really been enjoying this little concert size. It's got a nice warm sound, and it really is a lot of fun to play. Hey there, I'm Barry Clevenger, and this is Ukulele with Barry. If you're an older beginner or just looking for easy, fun songs, you're in the right place. Now today, you'll see the chord diagrams and lyrics on screen, as well as a chord sheet, all to keep us together today. And you'll also find a lyrics and chord sheet linked in the description down below that you can download. Now this song is especially great because the original B.J. Thomas song begins with a ukulele. So let's get started. Now for this song, we'll need 9 different chords. But no worries, they're all pretty easy, and we'll go through them slowly. First of all, we have our favorite chord C. Just my 3rd finger here on the 3rd fret. We have a chord called C major 7, which is just my middle finger at the 2nd fret. So that's an easy switch between C, C major 7, and then it goes to C7, which is just the same string. My 1st finger goes to the 1st fret. So I got 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret, all on the 1st string for those first 3 chords. We have an F chord. Okay, we have an E minor, which is just this little stair step. 1, 2, 3, starting on that 2nd fret. 1, 2, 3. Strum 4 strings. That's our E minor. We have a D minor. Whoops. 2, 3, and 1 there. We have an A7, which again is just a 1-finger chord. My 1st finger here on the 3rd string at the 1st fret. That's our A7. We have a G chord, just this little triangle shape here. Hope you can see that. And we have a G7, which is just kind of the opposite backwards triangle of that G. Now let's take a look at the strum pattern for this song. For this, the one I recommend is just a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, but you can simplify it and just play all downs. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, or just all downs. But it's nice to put that little swing in there. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Remember, the feel of this song is relaxed, playful, and bouncy. Nothing too fancy, and just have fun with it. Now let's take a look at the chord sheet here. Okay, you can see I have it divided into the intro, which also serves as the outro. I have the verse, and we have the chorus, okay? So you'll see I have chords divided into measures, and the measures are the spaces between the vertical lines like that. So for the intro, outro, it says C, C major 7, but those are both in the same measure. That means we divide that measure. This C gets down, up, up. The C major 7 gets down, up, down, up. So they get half of that strum pattern that we were talking about. So looking at that intro, we have C, down, up, C major 7. And then we move to a D minor, which also splits the measure with a G7. So again, I just count 1 and 2 and switch and 2 and D minor. That's my intro. Okay, now when I get to the verse, you can see I have C for a whole measure, C major 7 for a whole measure, C7 for a whole measure. You can see most of those are full measures, except when we get to the E minor to the A7, we divide the measure. So let's play through this verse slowly. We'll begin with our C. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and C major 7, C7, 1 and 2 and 3. Now get ready for the F. 1 Now the E minor to A7, we split the measures. So we have 1 and 2 and A7. It does that again, E minor, A7, D minor for 2 measures, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Now when I go to this G7, I can keep this first finger here and go to my G7. Simple little move there. G7. Now in the song, and you'll see it in the lyrics, we do the verse again, and then we go to the chorus. So now let's take a look at the chorus. Now you'll notice, first of all, in the chorus, you'll see we have 4 red arrows, one over the F, over the G7, over the F, and the G7. That's because in that point at the end of the chorus, we have just down strums, one on the F to the G7. Again, I can keep my first finger where it's at when I switch between the F and G7. But that's just a F, G7, F, G7. So just 2 downs, or a down strum for each one of those chords. Let's take a look at the chorus. Let's play it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, C major 7. 1, 2, 3, to the F, 2, 3. Now we finally have a G chord. Won't defeat me. Here's the E minor. Again for E minor, do, do, A7, 1 finger, Venus steps up to greet me. Here we go, down, 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 down. Again, the F to G7, we make it simple by keeping that finger down, just like that. Hey, if you're enjoying this lesson, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It's free for you, and you'll always know when a new ukulele lesson comes out. And if you'd like to support the channel further, you can check out my Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. Now back to the raindrops. So let's put it all together. Follow along with the chord sheet and lyrics on the screen. Keep that light, breezy strum going. And don't worry if you miss a chord change. Just jump back in and keep the rhythm. I'll try to keep us together. Okay, so we'll start with those 4 chords for the intro. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. C, C major 7, D minor to a G7, and then we sing. Raindrops are falling on my C major 7 to a C7, and just like the guy whose feet to an F chord, big for his E minor, nothing seems to fit A7, those D minor. Raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling, G7. So I just back to C, did me some talking to the C major 7, C7, and I said I didn't like the F chord, he got things E minor, A7, those D minor. Raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling, here G7, but there's one chorus thing I know, to an F chord, the blues they sent to greet me, here's their G, won't defeat me, E minor. It won't be long till A7, happiness steps up to greet me. Here's where we go down, down, F, G7, bum, bum, verse. Raindrops keep falling on my head. We're gonna head to a C7, but that doesn't mean my eyes to an F chord. We turn an E minor, crying snot for E minors to A7s, D minor, I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining. G7, because I'm go to the outro free. We slow down, D minor, nothing's worrying. Back to C, me. And that's it for Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. Such a fun, uplifting song. Which other songs would you like to see me do a full ukulele tutorial on? You can let me know in the comments. Thanks for playing along, and I'll see you in the next lesson. And be sure to check out this video here.